So our handy little owner's manual here for our propane generator tells us after the first 20 hours of operation, we need to do an oil change. Our hour meter tells us we are just a few hours over time to change the oil. So today, we're going to change the oil. It's not too difficult to get access to our generator. This right here, you don't know it, but this is a sign that we've been in the desert in a dry area for a long time. Usually, when I put this up, we just have water that comes like cascading down. So we've been dry now for in a dry area, I guess, for just about a month. This is not a great design.
When you get a bungee cord.
Yeah, I'll have to get a bungee cord and bungee it up.
You have one?
Yeah. Perfect. That's good. Start the truck.
Haven't been to town in a while. We have garbage piling up.
Yeah, we do. Oh,
yeah, you save that for the oil, right?
Yeah, it's swelling.
Oh. That's going to smell nice.
Yes, it is. What she did. So I was having this discussion. I went into a RV shop and I said, I don't know what kind of oil I'm supposed to get for this. It ended up, they weren't really sure. They couldn't find this model. So there's some guy who said, oh, you know, I used to be a petroleum engineer. So he and I discussed motor oil far, far beyond my level of interest. And this was his recommendation for us being in warmer weather right now. So 15W40. So that's what we're going to put in. The funny thing, you know, about the manual, looking at the manual of what to do, the manual is like, refer to page 35. There is no page 35. Page like 35 through 40 are missing in the PDF manual that they gave me. So this is kind of like cobbled together based on what I'm finding on the internet and common sense. We'll see how it works out. That'll work. So the manual tells me that the drain is over here, but when I'm feeling over here, I'm not feeling any drain. But this looks like a drain to me here. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen that and we'll see what happens. Let's see if we have oil come a gushing. The trick here is to make sure I don't end up with a face full of oil.
Yeah.
Here, you want to talk about the color of the oil?
No, I don't.
Let me get some.
Okay. Don't put it on there. Rough.
So I just got a little bit of the oil here on the paper towel. So the color's really not bad. So I think it's just the first 20 hours we're doing like a break-in of the engine itself, and then you're supposed to do like the engine oil swap out. After this, we won't be changing the oil for, I think, like another 120 hours, which at the rate that we use the generator means probably the life of the camper. We're just about 2 years in with this, and we have 22 hours on the generator. So I guess that's 11 hours a year.
Not very many.
So let's
We don't
see.
really use a generator much, do we?
So our next oil change, so 5 years would be 55, so 110 hours, 10 years. So yeah, this may be the only time we actually change the oil.
Yeah.
It sure does drain slow though.
Yeah, it seems like maybe something's not all the way open or something.
Yeah, I popped open the front thing here.
Huh. Well,
But-
how much oil
but
is in
this-
it? A
Not
quart?
this guy. No, about half a quart.
Well, it's starting to feel kind of heavy.
Is it? Yeah,
I don't know how much a half a quart weighs. What is that, 8 ounces?
I don't know. Half of this.
1 quart is 32, so 1 quart is 16 ounces. What's this milk carton? Is
64 ounces.
yeah.
2 quarts.
So it's getting to feel about a quarter full.
Yeah. So our support bracket here, it looks like it's starting to kind of break down a little bit. So it might be worthwhile for us to replace it at some point. You know, I was doing some reading. Some people will actually add another like inline muffler in here to quiet down the generators. What I was reading on the website from the generator folks, they were saying, go ahead, add another muffler, and then you void your warranty. So I don't really want to void the warranty, but it sure would be nice to have a little quieter muffler on this thing.
In our 11 hours per year that we use it.
Oh, looks
That's
like,
pretty much just barely dripping now.
all right, cool. So I managed to fat finger this and drop it in the dirt. So I ended up with sand all in the treads here. So I've got this toothbrush we keep around for cleaning. So I'm just using the toothbrush now to get the sand out of the grooves there before I put it back in. Looked like they had some kind of Loctite or something on here. I have no Loctite, so we'll put it back on and see if it leaks. One more little piece of sand in there. Kind of a bonehead move to drop this in the sand.
Happens.
Yep, it does. All right, I can live with that. Go ahead and put this guy in. Rotate.
Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Seems tight. Let's put some oil in.
We can both get up.
I think in our regular lives, like I'd say pre-truck camper, I didn't do oil changes at all. But in this particular life now, I'm doing oil changes. So I certainly doubt that whoever manufactures Silk almond milk, open for sponsorship, envisions that we would use their carton for draining oil, but that's what we've got. And that's what
Kept it off the ground.
works. Yeah. All right. So our directions tell us we're supposed to use 0.6 of a quart.
So that's just over half. Right?
Yeah.
Does it have a line on the side you could
Yeah,
see?
it does. Got a line over here.
Oh yeah.
600. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's where we're going to.
Yeah, but that's from the bottom. That's dumb.
Well, what kind of shit is that?
So there's
So
8
just
of
go
them.
the other way
so
then. So this is it's 32 ounces. All right.
We'll just go to the halfway mark a little before it. That looks good.
Yeah. That's about it. It is dusty out here. Dusty, 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 dusty. Alright. Let's see what it says. It just looks full all the way up. I guess I was expecting something a little more dramatic. So I really can't. I think it looks full to here. Based on shininess.
Turn it over. I don't see any.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Uh-oh. Huh. Oh yeah, there it is. Well,
I'm going to bring it down to 400.
okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Well,
Looks full.
don't know that I see a huge difference. So,
Looks good to me.
calling it good.
Okay. Well done, you.
Well, thanks. I'll check this again in 5 years? No, 10 years.
You're a mechanic.
No, no. There are many names you can call me quite apt, but mechanic is not one of them. I will, though, check the air filter since we're in here.
Maybe.
Maybe I'll check the air filter. Should it just pop right off?
Well, it's just clipped in the back also.
How tough can it be?
How are you going to get it clipped back again?
Come off. Go.
I'll just beat it off. It'll be fine. That's what she said. It's dusty.
A little bit, yeah. Well, let's see if it's going to start. Well, there you go. That was an oil change. I think start to finish that was maybe 30 minutes. Probably 25 of those minutes are because I don't have a clue what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then, you know, part of it's because if you stop so I cannot see my shadow.
The shadows will get you. So could you do this? I think you could. If you're watching our videos, you're far more mechanically inclined than I am. So this could be right up your alley.
Why? Just because they watch your video, they're more inclined to do mechanics than you are?
I think a baby in a stroller is probably more mechanically inclined than I am.
You did great, love.
Yeah. All right, so for today though, we're good. I did notice the manual says like I'm supposed to be checking the oil level every 2 to 4 hours of operation. Oh.
We haven't done that.
Well, no, I mean, the good folks at Cummins might be watching our video if we have some kind of warranty issue. So, of course, we were checking our oil level every
because
2 to 4 hours.
Gonna watch this video.
Cummins, we're also open to sponsorship from you.
Yeah.
If you have a quieter generator.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for this for the moment. Just wrapping this baby up, swaddling clothes. So we can get somewhere where we can do a proper disposal. I've decided after this, maybe I'm going to have a career change. Oh wait, to have a career change, I would have to have a career. At this point, I don't have that. I just have whatever this is that I'm doing.
Fun. Lazy days in the sunshine.
Yeah. So if you're watching and you're thinking, these two really have their stuff together mechanically, you're right. We actually have a training class that you can buy.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that someone would not want to have like the amazing training that we can offer them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Knowledge like this doesn't come for free.
Well, it actually just did. You watched it on YouTube. Now somebody else is going to watch you on YouTube.
I watched this on YouTube?
I thought you said you watched how to do it on YouTube.
No.
That's what you said at the beginning.
Oh, I was reading, like online, how people do it. Like the theoretical instruction manual.
Huh.
But no, I didn't see any videos on how to do this. So we're just blazing a path of innovation.
Oh yeah, that's
for
what
Cummins
it is.
generators.
Uh-huh.